On, it is Matt, and I wanted to quickly record this video. This is actually the second video I'm recording, but I'm recording this one because I actually just got promoted to a full-time closer at this high quality company, which is my dream opportunity. Legitimately my dream opportunity, guys. And the earning potential here is well over 20K per month. Well over 20K per month. So I am really excited to be moving into this position. And guys, I would not be where I am right now, right like here today, in this company, having this kind of earning potential and even making the kind of money I'm making or was making just as an appointment setter the other day, if it were not for Daniel. So honestly, I cannot recommend him highly enough. Just to give you guys some background, like when I first got into this space like 8 months ago, spent like just over like 10 grand on a few different mentorships and courses, and look, learned some great stuff. But one of the bad things, I was basically brainwashed into thinking that it would be better or more beneficial for me to start in an entry-level closing position when I had like literally no career or sales background whatsoever, which yeah, that was basically a mistake. So I spent like 6-7 months, or like about 6 months, just kind of bouncing around these different offers, and honestly just not making it anywhere because they just did not have any kind of potential. I didn't even have the skill set as an appointment setter. I couldn't implement that. I didn't know how to attract like these more high level business owners that I can go an appointment set for. So it just wasn't a good scenario. And like when I enrolled with Daniel, as soon as I started implementing the things that he told me to implement and was teaching, and they're really simple, guys, I saw like an immediate change in the trajectory of my career, and really just started being able to grow my network to where, guys, like I'm telling you, like even just like last week, I had an entrepreneur reach out to me asking me to go work at his company. Okay, that's a very different dynamic. I ended up turning him down because I'm already on my dream opportunity, as I mentioned. But guys, that is the power of building a really solid network. Daniel teaches that very well, in my opinion. That's definitely worked very well for me. And even, this is the other thing, guys, the company I'm currently at, I spoke to the person who interviewed me and was asking them, you know, kind of what their initial thoughts were about like the intro video and the interview. And the highlights for them were the exact things that Daniel taught me within his program that he coached me through on those coaching calls. And I implemented those, and those were the things that distinguished me from the other applicants that allowed me to land this position. So, I mean, that alone is like really fantastic. So that has really been my experience with Daniel. And now, you know, just by utilizing the advice that he's given me as I was appointment setting to get to the closing position has gotten me into the closing position, which was the entire point of what he teaches. So, guys, his stuff works. It's fantastic. If you are 100% certain that you want to be in sales, my opinion is if you're not on your dream opportunity, and you got to be 100% certain you want to be in sales, but if you are, you got to enroll with Daniel. You will see an immediate change as soon as you start implementing the things that he tells you and the things he teaches inside of that program. So I recommend that you get in. I cannot recommend Daniel highly enough. Like, I would not be where I am today in a number of ways if it were not for him. So that's kind of my story. I hope it was helpful for you. Daniel, thank you. I'm telling you, I would be in a very different place, most likely, in all honesty, guys, working at a grocery store, like locally, if it was not for Daniel. I was just like about at the end of the line as far as, you know, trying to make it in this space. Guys, you don't need to struggle for that many months if you just utilize this simple but highly effective process, and not like any of those outdated processes. There's a lot of them taught in these other mentorships that I utilized for a long time and it got me nowhere. If you can just utilize that process, you will see immediate changes once you start implementing these strategies. So I really highly recommend you hop in with him. Hopefully that was helpful. I do need to run, but wish you guys the best.